Oh, hey, what's up?
Hello. Yeah, act like we just weren't chatting for like a long time.
It's fine. It's fine. Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's not really morning anymore. Good
Like-
lunchtime.
Yeah. Good afternoon-ish.
It's not afternoon.
Good almost afternoon-ish. Maybe. For some people it is.
That's true. That's true. Not everyone's in our crazy little mountain time that we have here.
It's true. It's true. How is everybody? Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the stream. Natalie, how are you
Taylor.
doing today? I can see your little thing. What is this about?
Oh, my what I'm working on?
Yeah. What's that about?
Yeah. So today I am not writing unless I can finish something else first. Well, technically I am writing. I'm just not writing my YA fantasy. I am working on a job application.
Ooh.
So
It's
that's
good.
my
Good.
today.
That's good.
What about you? It says you're drafting Venture Book 3, but I think you're a liar.
Okay, listen, you guys, listen. I have a few things. Well, I have two things I could actually do. Hello. Okay, I'm almost done with the video that needs to go live Saturday, which is like a book haul, going to the library, going book shopping and stuff like that. And hello. And I'm so close to being done with it. So part of me wants to work on that. And the other part of me knows I should work on this. And I don't want to do that at all. So Natalie was like, oh, we should have everybody in the chat vote on what you work on today.
I agree with myself. You should do that.
I like what I said. I mean, okay, fine. So do you guys think I should work on my video or on Venture? Let me know in the little comments section. I'm
not typing anything right now.
I'm voting video. Guys, let me work on the video. No, Natalie. Oh my gosh.
You're supposed to be writing, Taylor. You can edit it. You can do the video later. You have till Saturday.
I know, but it also, it could potentially take me like 10 minutes to do, like one stream to do.
Sure.
Everybody's saying Venture.
This is shocking that on the writing sprints they would want you to write.
It's writing and productivity. Oh my gosh. The evil look. Okay, well, unanimously, I guess we're voting for Venture Book 3. So I have no choice. The chat has decided.
Take that, Taylor and Wright. Take that.
But I mean, I was telling you, I already have like 8 extra chapters plotted out, and that was like the last thing I did during our 10K weekend, which if you guys haven't seen the 10K weekend, I recommend going to watch it. I did just post a vlog this morning all about the chaos and like behind the scenes and how I was feeling and stuff like that, so I won't talk about it here. But
I haven't seen it yet. Am I unhinged in that video?
No. Okay,
good.
I don't think so. No, no, you were great. You were amazing. Hello, you finally got a stream. Welcome. Hey. That's true.
I'll know.
True. I actually don't like breaking the rules, so if I say I'm gonna do it, I'll do it.
Good.
But I do have 8 extra chapters plotted. That was the last thing I did in the stream. So I do have stuff I could write. I haven't touched it since the 10K weekend, so I'm very like not in the headspace. But I know I should.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. How was the 10K weekend for you?
For me?
Yeah.
Homie, you were there.
I know, but like for anybody that wasn't there, how was it?
It was good-ish. I had COVID. I technically still have COVID, but you know, it's fine. I feel much better. I'm good. But yeah, it was exhausting. And I got like 7,500-ish words, which is way more than I would have gotten than if I hadn't done the 10K. So yeah, I feel really good about it. And I have convinced myself that reaching 10K was not possible with the current state of my soup brain.
Yeah.
And exhaustion. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And I have a vlog that is coming out. Supposed to come out today.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I haven't touched it.
I forgot we're on my channel. Like, if you guys are not subscribed to Natalie's channel, go subscribe. she's linked in I think the title. So go do that right now before we start our sprint. But
Thanks.
yeah, I'm very excited about that video. I just love even like watching Cody's video. I think it's so cool to see like how each of us experienced that weekend, like different ways, you know? Like so much fun. And then Cody was working on, you know, his revisions for his book. And I'm so proud of him for getting so much done. Cody, if you're still there, I just remember you being like, I don't know how many I'm gonna do, maybe like 3, like
maybe like 10 chapters.
Crushed it. And then today you're potentially gonna be done, Cody. That's so exciting. But just seeing everybody thrive, and I think even if we didn't hit 10K, just advancing, you know, like in our project, like that was so fun. And like I even technically I hit the 10K, but it was in so many like different areas. Like sometimes I was plotting, sometimes I was brainstorming, and so it all counts to it. But like I just was so happy to have kickstarted the drafting process for this book and just biting the bullet, pulling off the Band-Aid and doing it, because I've been procrastinating it for a very long time. Oh, Cody, we love you.
And I feel like that was like the whole point, right? Was to start off are you trying to do the hearts?
Yes.
I feel like that's the whole point, was trying to start off the year with like just a bang, right?
Yeah.
Like just start and not like get in your head about like, oh, it's January 4th and I've only written 100 words or whatever. It's just like, it's what is it, January 8th, and we've already written over 10,000. Because I wrote before, I've already written over 10,000 words for the year. That's freaking incredible.
Yeah.
Like just really, getting started, and
it like set the tone for 2025, you know, to be like, this is the year where we're going to be creative and like push ourselves to, you know, do better than we did the year before. And I'm so excited for 2025 too. And like, I know I set some really stupid, not stupid, but very like delusional goals for myself. And I'm going to just keep that mentality.
Delusional goals.
I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to try to do it. And, you know, the first phase of that was writing this draft. So hopefully I can get this done. I said in March, which is, who is she? No, but
you wrote 30K in a weekend. You'll be fine. P.S. Everyone go watch that video. It's popping off on Tay's channel. 30 days or 30K in 3 days or whatever it is.
And yeah, it was, I put 4 days, but it was actually like technically 3, which is bonkers. But I was like rewatching that video because I was like, why? I think it's just the like idea that I wrote that much in so little time. And I don't know, but I was rewatching it and just like feeling nostalgic because I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so creative and like I was thriving in that moment, you know. Oh, hello, welcome.
Question for the chat: what is the most you've ever written in the shortest period of time?
That was definitely
the most I ever wrote in the shortest period of time was 60K in 29 days.
Wow.
I was like in high school. That book is,
I feel like that's so true. Like when I was younger, like in high school and middle school and stuff, like I was just flying through. But I think that's the part of my brain that had started to become really critical hadn't developed yet, you know?
Exactly.
So it was just for fun. And I think that's kind of the key for where I need to be when I'm drafting first drafts is just having a good time, telling myself the story and not putting pressure on it to be perfect, which is very difficult. That's very hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Victoria.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh. 12,000 in 3 days. 65K in 2 weeks last May.
Ian. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are crazy. Hi, Mick.
Hi, welcome.
This is why I wish I was as cool as everyone in the comments.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's wild. That's
if you just heard my heat kick on, I apologize, but it's freezing, so I'm not turning my heat off.
Okay, I did the 24-hour novel challenge this summer, and I did 15,000-ish over 3 days. Oh my gosh.
So crazy.
Hello.
Hi, Ari.
Ari.
Who is it? I think it was Kate Kavanaugh was talking about doing 50K in like 24 hours. I don't think she actually did it, but she was like, yeah, that would be fun. And I was like,
you're insane. I'm
literally incapable.
She's like, she's my comfort YouTube, like author.
Me too. I love her.
Oh my God. Oh my god.
Y'all
My
are
jaw
at
is
another
on
level.
the floor. You win. You win. You win.
That's
incredible.
That's 4 NaNoWriMos in a row plus some.
We are not worthy. We are not worthy. Okay, I can write super fast, but then I don't look at my writing again. That's literally, yeah. That was my MO for the 4 years I was working on Venture, is I would have literally over the span of 2 days, I would write like 10 to 20K and then just not touch it for months on end, not think about it. And then, that's just in my flow, not the way I should have been writing. No, that's good. That's good. Consistency.
Same.
That's okay.
Yeah, we get it.
Do not
you and me, we're the same.
Stay. An overwriter, so a lot of it gets, hey, dude, I find
whatever process works for you.
Yeah. 5K in 6 hours.
6
wow. Same.
I would have to not stop for 6 hours straight to do that, and that's not. I can't do that.
Oh, I wrote 5K in a day once, and I was like, never again. Sometimes, dude, it just sucks the energy and the life out of you.
Yeah.
It's not like, it's very rare for me to have days like that, but
right. It's just we all have different processes, right? And like this
Yeah.
shows exactly that. Some people can do that and do like that fast draft, and that's their process. Could never be me. I guess like 14-year-old me could do that, but
Yeah.
20 something, you don't need to know how old I am. Me.
19-year-old me could never. I'm not 19. Okay. I've
You
only
have such youthful skin.
Oh, supple. Thank you. A couple times and I can't. My brain dies. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. After I did the 30K in 4 days, I just didn't. No, that's a lie. That's actually a lie. I immediately formatted my book and like started editing it like the next day. And I don't know. It was one of those like, if I don't do it right now, I will not touch it again. So I just had to do it. But yeah, my brain was definitely fried. Okay. I think that's enough chatting.
Is it?
The beginning? We could literally do the whole stream just yapping away. So
we could.
Natalie.
Okay, I don't want to work on a job application.
You're forcing me to work on my 3rd book, okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up now. We're gonna do a 25-minute sprint, everybody. So whether that be something you're doing productively, like Natalie's doing something productive, or writing, like I'm going to attempt to do, we're gonna spend 25 minutes doing it and have a good time. So without further ado, let the sprint begin.
Oh, hey.
Howdy. How did everyone do?
That was beautiful, Taylor. I did all right, you know? Actually, I did better than all right. I finished. Okay, so in case y'all don't know, I'm working on a job application. It's very exciting. And there's like essay questions attached to this job application, which is fine. It's not a big deal. I finished one, and I think there's, hold on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 essay questions in addition to my resume and cover letter. So I finished one of them, went back over it, revised it, made it look good, and then I just did like a rough pass of another one, and it's way too long, so I need to go over that again.
Oh my god.
What did you do?
I wrote 700 words.
Okay.
And it's flowing.
See, I knew you needed to write. See,
Dude.
I know you. I know you.
This is pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I like it. I don't know, man. Let's read our last line. What's the last line you wrote, Natalie?
Oh,
let's
see.
Hey, Cody got 406 words.
Okay, go Cody. It's super like whatever. It's a rough draft of a job application, so don't shoot me. It says, additionally, I thrive in a collaborative environment, working closely with teams and artists to develop compelling multi-platform campaigns.
Oh my god. Hired immediately.
What is your last sentence? I'm sure it's much more interesting than mine.
Okay. So I'm not gonna pick the last line, but there was one line that I'm obsessed with. So I want to share it, but you
have to share both. First the last line and then a good one.
Okay, so this character is describing another character, that we're kind of getting to know. It's like a new character in the series, but she says, it was like the sun had inhabited her every being. Warmth, kindness, selflessness, it poured from her. And I love this character.
I like that.
That she's talking about so much.
I like that.
Oh, I can't read the last line. That's a spoiler. I literally can't read it. I actually cannot read it.
Okay, read it, but change every spoiler word to blank.
Okay. Blank also talks about his blank had come from blank I mentioned to you before.
Oh, okay.
So like actually nothing makes sense. But no, like that is one of a big plot twist, so I actually can't say anything about it.
So exciting.
Okay, 223 words. I read through earlier today's work, fixed a few things, and then wrote 223. I love what I wrote. Amazing. That's such a good time when like you actually really love what you had written. Okay. There's a hair in my mouth.
Dog hair or your hair?
Huh?
Dog hair or your hair?
Dog hair.
Of course, toss up in my house.
Got some work done. Just here eating a Philly cheesesteak sub. Did some damage on it during the sprint. I love that.
Queen.
Okay, last line. The house is silent. Something I'm still getting used to. Okay.
Cody, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't read thriller books. I will read yours. I'm so excited to read yours.
I'm so excited. Like I need my grubby little hands on it right now. Nice. I'm rereading, but the line I ended on is okay, that sounds good.
And you know what? They were talking about your writing.
We love you, Cody. Oh my gosh. That's so exciting.
So fun.
Wow. Okay, what can we yap about?
What does literary success look like to you?
Jesus Christ, you just pulled that out of nowhere, dude.
Someone asked me that the other day. I've been thinking about it.
I feel okay. What? Literary success. Okay.
What does that mean to you?
To me. Wow. Okay. Honestly, there's the two sides of me that are like, obviously it would be to, get a book deal, do book tours, like have millions of people love my writing and like my work, but then that's also double-edged because then it's like millions of people have to read it. So that's really terrifying at the same time. But honestly, I think I prefer more, like in my head, I've come to the conclusion of just wanting people who really attach to my characters and like feel emotionally, like that's really my end goal. It's just getting people to feel and to care like about my characters in the world itself. And
Yeah.
that's just kind of where I've aimed, you know, lately. And I'm having a good time with that instead of having this big, I feel like that's every writer's dream, you know, like, of course, like we'd be lying if we said that wasn't, you know, an aspiration in some degree, but then, you know, I don't really know if that's success in my mind. I think that's just, that'd be nice, but I don't think it happen. I think I just want people to like me be proud of it, but then also have people that really, you know, feel connected to my work. I think that's what I would think of as successful. What about you? Question girl.
I feel like at a base level, for me, not saying this is what I think of other people's success, but like success for me would be having a published book, like a traditionally published book. And I don't know, I think of just like little moments where I would be like, yes, I'm a success. Like seeing a review from someone I don't know that's 5 stars or something. Like that feels like success to me. Or like being on public transit and seeing someone reading my book and I don't know them. Like that feels like for me, it's more like about like moments than it is about like, I made the New York Times bestseller list.
Yeah.
If that happens, y'all, I'm a success. I'll say it. But like, you know, I think for me, it's just like the little things make me think about being a success. Like having my sister is a like teacher for middle school for young adult readers, and like having one of her kids read my book in class and be like, this is your sister, that's so cool. Like that feels like success. I don't know.
Yeah, that's so interesting because now I'm like reflecting on, because I mean, to some degree, I've felt kind of those moments where like I've had my book in a store and I've gotten to like share my book with one of my best friend's classes because she's a teacher. So I got to like teach a little thing, and I think about it and I'm like, I don't know if I viewed that as success, which is like, you know, that's my own thing I have to reflect on. But like, yeah, doing it to me was just like, this is what I'm supposed to do in my mind. And when I think about what actually makes me feel fulfilled, it's like when you're reading Venture Beyond and leaving me comments and being like so absorbed in the world, like that's what to me makes me feel like that excitement. So it's so cool to see like, you know, like how we all are different in like the way that we you know, view that. Like that's so fun. But I'm excited because your book, nobody understands how I feel about this. I have not said it loud enough. Her book is going to be so big. She is such a phenomenal writer. I'm telling you, everyone will be like, oh, you haven't read the new Natalie Jane Shields book? What is wrong with you? Like that's the degree I'm talking about. Like phenomenal stuff. Wait, we have another last line. And if he wasn't found, his death would be avenged.
Oh, okay.
Oh, love y'all so much. Okay, I want my stories to like live somewhere, to have a home where people that need them can find them, so that stories are alive in some way. That's really beautiful.
Yeah, like having your book in a library, like doesn't that just like make your heart feel good, you know? Like it's great for people to buy your books, obviously. That's where the money comes from. But like having your book in a public library that you have no attachment to, it's not like the library you go to. Like that's just anyone can pick it up. That's amazing.
My idea of success at the moment is knowing I could fail at this author thing 1,000 different ways, but I'm doing it anyways.
Yeah, you are, Cody.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Success for me, someone saying they feel so understood through the stories I tell so that they feel less alone. Yeah. That's it, you know. Wow, that was a great question.
Thanks.
Wow.
Someone asked me that the other day and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's such like
I don't know.
That's a deep question we got to dive into. Wow.
Yeah.
If anybody else has any questions, you drop them, you let us know.
Yeah, do it now so that we can yap and I don't have to go back to this job application.
I like stopped mine mid, like somebody's talking and I just like am not finished yet, but I don't really know where we're going and like what's happening. So I'm like, okay, cool.
That's your pantser mentality for you.
Hello, Emma.
Hi, Emma.
Thanks. Hopefully I can keep going with this momentum. Oh my gosh.
You'll be great. It'll be great.
Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun though, and I think that's what I've really missed when it comes to drafting is like just having a good time, and like like I said, like telling myself the story, and it's just so interesting. Because oh my gosh, you don't know anything yet about
No, you haven't told me anything about the third book, except for you told me like 2 things. And I can't even discuss what I think it is because people haven't read the second one, which comes out in less than 2 weeks, everybody.
Oh my gosh, it's 10 days.
10 days. Everyone needs to go pre-order right now Taylor's second book.
Yes. Sadly, you can only pre-order the Kindle. KDP doesn't offer the physical book as a pre. I don't know. It's just how KDP is. Trevor looked into it, so that's how you know it's for real. But
you got your tech boy on this. Hi, Trevor.
Trevor feature. You don't get that often. Wow, you guys are lucky. But I did just order my test copy. That's so late to the game. What was that? This is the one copy I got of it though. The other test copy that I read edited, which was a blast. But now I'm getting the like what everyone's gonna get. Yeah. And that'll be here on Monday. So I'm freaking out. I could show it to you guys on that Wednesday stream.
Wait, are you okay? You might be coming to my neck of the woods this weekend. You won't have it before then?
Maybe. Like if it gets here earlier, but it's saying Monday. But okay. Side note, I'm so upset. I like hit the thingy to like buy it, okay? And it said it was gonna be here on Friday. So I was like, ooh, perfect. I really want it in case something's awry and I can like fix it. And then as I hit checkout, it was like, it'll be there Monday. And I was like, I paid extra too for you to get here. Like, what are you talking about? So
to be fair, you are in the middle of nowhere.
That's fair.
You could probably ship it to my house and get it by then.
It's already done.
Oh, okay.
It's already done. You're like, so that, I can,
so that you
can get 2 copies. It is going to be on KU. The first one is also on KU. It's called Venture Below. If you want to check it out and read that before the second book comes out, it's a very fast read. Like you could fly through both books, honestly.
Can you tell us about your first book and your second book?
Yeah, no, I totally can do that. I'm totally an author. Like I can, of course, talk about my books. No problem. So yeah, Venture Below is about Princess Adelaide, and her father, the king, was assassinated, and there's a lot of mystery, a lot of secrets happening, and her evil mother, the queen, Seraphina, we all hate her.
I hate her.
She has taken the throne, and so Adelaide has all these questions and is trying to figure out why her father was killed, who did it, and whatnot. Things spiral out of control, leading her to have to flee the castle. She's now a fugitive. She loses all of her memories, which I know some people are very like turned off by that trope, but I like I like to think I did it kind of well. We switch perspectives after that moment, and we jump into the love interest. Leo. And yeah, there's pirates involved, there's a rebellion, it's quite a wild ride. And then Venture Beyond.
Book 2 comes out in 10 days.
I love book 2. This is all about the leader of the rebellion, and I really can't say much about this one because it's, the second book. So, I mean, what would you say? Like, there's a slow burn romance in it that that man, don't even get me started. Don't get me started on that man. Oh my gosh. I mean, you helped me write the blurb on the back. So
I did.
How would you describe it, Natalie?
Not as articulately as I wrote it. It's about Riley this girl who is stuck between two different worlds, which might be our world and this fantasy world, and gets stuck in the real world and has to make friends with some unlikely enemies in order to find her way back so that she can help lead the rebellion.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Makes sense?
right. That's
Okay.
fantastic. And there's a lot of, there's even more secrets. I answer a lot of questions in the second book, but I like to think I give you even more questions.
You do. You do.
And then also, if you thought the cliffhanger in book 1 was bad,
you're not ready.
I hate to tell you, the second book is just so much worse with the cliffhanger. And to be fair, Cody and Natalie helped make it worse, so blame them for it being
mainly Cody.
Mainly Cody was like stirring the pot, like, okay, what if we reveal even less in the end? And I was like, that's genius. I'm doing it. We do a live during the launch of the second book. Okay, guys, can I be totally honest? I'm afraid to go live on the release date in case nobody shows up and it's like a birthday party that nobody comes to. And like,
I will be there.
And I'm just like, hey guys, so how's it going? Like, I don't know, like doing it by myself. So let me know if you guys would show up or if that sounds fun.
I will show up.
And and maybe I'll think about doing it. I don't know. When does it come out? I know 10 days, but is that that's a Saturday? What are you doing Saturday?
Please hold. Let me refer to
my calendar. I'm gonna go through the comments while you look at your calendar. Already flew through the first book. Thank you so much. Serafina can kick rocks with open-toed shoes for real. Don't put my name on that. I know. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I love you guys. You're gonna make me cry. Stop it. Oh,
I am free on Saturday the 18th.
You're free on Saturday the 18th?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll chat. We'll figure something out.
Hey, can you commission like character art so that like on your release day we can like show off character art?
Ooh, I do. I already have some character art.
You do? Have I seen
I didn't
it?
draw it. I did not make it. It is like I used artbreeder.com.
Oh yeah.
So I did that and I made them, but I like the idea of actually.
It should be a gift to yourself for release day.
Yeah, you're right. Oh.
Also, you need a cake.
That is a great idea. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you gotta like make it a thing.
A cake? Oh my
Everyone in the comments, what should she do to celebrate herself on release day? Because this is a really big freaking deal, Taylor.
I know. My brain is so like manufactured to freaking like go to the next thing. So I'm like, in my head, it's all set and it's done. So I'm like, it's done. It's already, we're good. Like, I'm gonna move on now to the next thing instead of like you said, like celebrating it. He can have your pups with you.
Get your puppies cakes too.
He's also free.
Hey, Cody.
I do have a mini bottle of champagne that I'm literally waiting to open until the 18th. So I'm excited.
It's perfect.
Some authortube guests too. Oh my gosh. I feel like Natalie and I are very, very close, by the way, like in person. So maybe. Okay. Yeah. We'll brainstorm.
Yeah. Drive on up.
We'll think
for the weekend.
We'll think of things. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I still can't believe it. Like my brain just doesn't like grasp that like it's actually happening, you know? Like
you're about to have 2 book babies.
And they're so cute together.
They
look so cute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't cry.
Okay, what do you guys say about doing another sprint? Huh?
So that's all I cry off camera.
I mean, if I do plan on doing a release party, I feel like I need to like start promoting that like now so that people have time. You know?
Yes, Anna. Hello, backlist. Come on, queen.
Okay. We'll do another sprint. I will try not to cry on camera, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great, guys. Oh, a little wall poster. I could put it like up here.
Yes. Okay, everyone drop, if you know of anyone who does character art really well, like your favorite
Yeah.
character artist, please drop them in the chat.
Please.
We will find someone good for you, Taylor.
I love you guys so much. But that would
Someone
be so
affordable
cute.
but good.
I feel like I would want to get Riley and the love interest.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh my gosh.
Obviously.
During the dance scene, do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what
Like
you
them.
Do
like
I know
them,
what you're talking
like
about?
them
Do I know what you're talking about?
like them in the middle of the dance floor? Like, oh my god.
I want one of each of the couples.
Okay, yeah. 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 And I want one of Captain Rolf just because. Like, Rolf is like one of my favorites. I love him so much.
Like
oh my
a
gosh.
bottle of rum and his leg up on like a barrel.
Oh my gosh. Oh, but y'all slay the rest of your sprints. See y'all on the stream tonight. Maybe, for sure. I might
I'll
have.
be there.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be on there.
I'm gonna be on a stream with Brielle and Cody tonight. So
Woo! I may pop in there and see what's up. See what's up. Do some work.
all right.
Okay.
Let's focus, if you will.
Let's focus. Awesome. Good luck, everybody. Be productive and amazing. Love you. Goodbye now. Hey, hey, hey.
What up, what up, what up?
How did it go? How did it go?
Good. I did a second pass of this essay. Calling them essays feels really weird. Like, that's what they are, basically.
Yeah.
And it's better, but it's not quite right yet. I don't know. It's fine. How about you?
I got 636.
Okay. You're in the flow state today.
Oh my gosh, I'm eating it up. You have no idea. I had to skip a chapter because I didn't want to write it. And I normally don't do
Fair.
that. Like I have a really hard time just like moving or like hopping around in the book, but I just had to skip it because it seemed like the most boring thing to write in the whole world. So I'm gonna decide if I should even just scrap it or put something else there. So I was like, I'm not thinking about that right now. But yeah, what I'm writing, the catalyst is literally one chapter away, and I'm screaming right now.
I'm so excited.
How this chapter ends. What chapter number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chapter 6 is
But
when
maybe minus a chapter.
maybe it's probably it might be 5. But this is the chapter where stuff is hitting the fan like hard.
Okay. I have a guess, but I can't say it on this live.
I doubt it. I really do. It's wild. Okay. Peaceful writer. Oh my gosh. You have to know every time your name comes up, I just feel this calmness. I just welcome to the space.
How did everyone else do?
Yes, let us know. Did you do some writing? Did you do something productive? Did you just hang out with us?
What did you just stare at our faces while we typed? Because
I hope not.
No judgment. No.
No judgment.
Well, a little bit of judgment.
We don't judge. Oh my gosh! Wow.
What's your last sentence?
I was gonna say, what's a line?
No, I want a last sentence and a line. I want both.
Okay, wait.
Thanks, Ari.
That's okay. That's all right, Ari. That's all right.
My face is very uninteresting when I'm typing. I'm fully aware of that.
Organizing my closet. I just did that. I've vlogged very little in my day in the life video, but oh my gosh, I love that's so satisfying to do. Emily, hey friends. Also late to the party from my work day. Hello.
Love it.
Okay. The last line I wrote is I winced imagining them rotting in their cell. So, but a line I really like is I wish I hadn't learned what I am. Yeah. And
that's who I think says that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, you're not ready. You're not ready.
When I tell you I'm having such a good time. And like the fact that like, so that was the thought she had, but then who she's having this conversation with just makes it super devastating at the same time. So, okay. I was definitely watching the SpongeBob SquarePants movie with my kids. That is a phenomenal movie. Iconic.
I think the last time hello? My dog just
David Hasselhoff. Screaming. I know.
I think the last time I watched the SpongeBob movie was like when it came out. It's been many years.
I saw it in theaters. I
think I saw it in theaters too, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I love SpongeBob. Like I for real was a SpongeBob kid for sure. I had a birthday themed around SpongeBob.
I was not a SpongeBob person, so I don't know why we saw it in the theaters, but I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, I watched the movie in the theater, and then I definitely have watched it. I don't know. It's been a few years since I've watched the movie, but iconic. We love to see it.
Is it iconic?
Yes, it is. It is with King Triton and Plankton.
Peak of cinema.
Oh yes, it is. In my book, it is.
We're manly men.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
They're singing in the trench and they have their little seaweed mustaches. Love it.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
A relief.
Any questions? Any questions? Any questions. What can we yap about? What can we yap about?
I mean, how's your new puppy settling in?
Her personality is definitely coming out. And she's so cute and very sweet, just like she always is. But I've never had a dog that licks so excessively. And we're pretty sure she was raised by cats. And so in her head, I think she's cleaning us. Like, I think that's what's happening. So I think she was raised by feral barred cats. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, feral barred cats. That's the vibe she gives. She, like, jumps like a cat. She plays like a cat. Like, I really think she was raised by cats.
That's so cute.
But she's doing a lot better. For a while, she would jump up, like, on this table, on our kitchen counter, on our TV stand, and, like, knock stuff over and eat stuff. She really likes chocolate, which is not great for her.
Not great.
And but she hasn't done that in a very long time. So I think she was just anxious and didn't register. You can't jump on the stuff, but
For sure.
I think she's got it now. But she's settling in really well. Thank you for asking.
You can answer this better than I can.
Okay, here's the tea. Here's the scuttlebutt. After I read Venture's book,
Scuttlebutt, she says.
I almost said the name, Natalie. It almost came out of my mouth. After I finished Venture Book 3, I am contemplating doing a prequel to the series. I don't know if that'll be something I like actively work on, like how I'm doing this, or if I just have it like in the background of my mind. And then I do have a contemporary romance called Project Close that Natalie is reading. And I think I want to just finish that draft up and potentially start querying and try to do it traditionally. Because I really do love that book a lot. And I have a bunch of other projects. I have a video coming out soon. I may have to refilm it by the time I get around to editing it. And yeah, it's talking about all the projects I want to write and work on in the future. But yeah, so I have a long list in my head for sure.
I love that. For me, I try not to think about what's next because then my brain will fixate on what's next instead of what I'm working on. So I'm just working on my YA fantasy novel right now. And when that is done, I'll think about what's next. I have 1,000,005 other ideas. Like, I promise I have like full documents of outlined books. But yeah, I try to do one thing at a time because otherwise it kind of just won't happen because I'll be so excited about the next thing. So I don't know. That's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
And eventually I'll have to revise my romance novel, but
yes,
I don't want to think about that right now.
Just work on the YA.
Just work on the YA.
Yeah, finish that first draft and then start dreaming up those ideas. That's so fun to have a bunch in mind.
Oh, I have a bunch.
Oh boy, if you don't mind, what time do you sleep and wake up for productivity? Oh, friend. Natalie?
I sleep as much as possible because I need more sleep than a normal person. And if I had my way, I would probably go to sleep around 9:30 or 10 and wake up at around 8, which is a lot of hours of sleep. But I work at a bakery currently, and so I get up really, really early. And so I typically go to sleep around 9 and wake up around 5, between 5 and 5:30. And I take a nap around 4 o'clock every day.
Yeah.
It's not conducive to productivity in my mind, but one day when I work for myself, my dream of what being successful actually looks like to me is alarms don't exist and I can go to sleep when I want and wake up when I want.
Yeah.
And that's true success to me.
Okay, while we're on the topic, what is your favorite baked good at the bakery?
So our bakery just does like cookies, also brownies and like cookie cakes, but like it's mainly just a cookie place. Yeah.
Cookies are my favorite dessert. Like, they're my favorite dessert.
When you come in this weekend, come get some cookies.
Okay.
But it's really good. And so I don't eat anything at the bakery intentionally, or I would weigh a lot of pounds.
Yeah.
They're very good. I would say, I mean, our snickerdoodle cookies are pretty good.
Ooh, I love a good snickerdoodle.
I kind of like snickerdoodles, but like without rolling them in the sugar cinnamon mixture, but just like a regular, which is so weird. We don't sell those, but I sometimes like have done that for myself. Yeah. But yeah, I don't eat anything at the bakery because otherwise I would have too much sugar every day.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this question very shortly because I don't really have that answer. I mean, really, I fall asleep between the hours of 10 and 12, depending on the night. And then because of the dogs, they usually wake up around 6:30-ish. So I'm usually like up and out of bed around 7 something, and then I work at 8 o'clock on the weekends and stuff for a few hours. And then for productivity, aside from that, I gratefully and lucky, I'm very lucky. I live Natalie's dream. I don't ever set alarms. I don't ever like have to do that. I'm very lucky to only have to work the few days I do. And then productivity wise, I just, whenever I have time, I'll just sit down and start doing stuff. Usually with writing, I don't even know. I really want to like make a video or come up with something to actually structure my writing routine because I don't have a routine. Really my routine is the live streams. Like when we're live streaming, that's when I'm writing. Like that's how it is right now.
Why do you think we schedule these, everyone?
Yes.
It's also, I think I do want to say, like, Taylor and I are both very self-motivated people. So unfortunately, I don't know if we're the best people to give productivity advice when it comes to people who don't naturally have that in them. Because I think we just like to get things done.
Yeah. In my head, like my mentality is like, I just have to do it. Like if I have to do something, like, getting done. Like that's just like, which can be really toxic sometimes. But like once I make up my mind about it, it's like there's no wiggle room, you know?
Right.
I love this question. Favorite characters you guys have created and why? Natalie?
The thing that comes to mind immediately is the book I wrote in high school, which I don't think is a dead idea, but it's definitely, I'm not going back to it for a while, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it was a dual POV, dystopian, because that's what we were all writing in high school. And his name, I don't want to say his name. The male character, he was very, very complex. I have kind of always joked that like I'm a girl with a boy brain, and like my husband is a boy with a girl brain. And this is funny because before I ever met him, but like that's what the book was. This girl was very like boy brain and the guy was very girl brain, and he was like insecure but in a really lovable way and had deeply complex emotions about what was right and what was wrong, and I just really loved him, and I always think about him as being my favorite character that I ever wrote.
Wow. Then you definitely have to either revitalize him or the whole book itself because you're attached to him. So wow.
I'm not gonna, if you like this YA book, Taylor,
yeah,
you would probably like that one. I'll have to dig it up, but again, I wrote it like 15 years ago.
Girl,
so.
I don't care. Send it to me. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I would have to say I have two favorite characters. One being Riley from Venture Beyond. She is everything I want to be in this world. I love Riley, even though she's a crazy, angsty 18-year-old girl with a lot of emotions. I really relate to her in a lot of ways. And I just, she's who I wanted to be when I was a teenager. That's for sure. And I feel like I'm trying to embody her. She's very outspoken, and I think she has a really good sense of justice in her mind and really tries to stick to her guns and speak up for the right thing and do her best. She messes up just like everybody, but I think she does her best. And then another character.
That's what makes them real characters.
I think if it's not a flawed character, it's not a good character.
I agree. You don't want any perfect people. Why would you read a book about perfect people?
Exactly. Then it becomes a caricature and not a character in my mind.
Yes, I agree.
But my other favorite character is Liam, and he is from Project Close. I just think he is the sweetest, most wholesome male character I've ever written. Like, I adore him so much, and I just know his whole story and plotline, and I just love Liam. He's the best. Oh my god.
We love little sweet cinnamon roll complicated boys.
Okay, let's see. That is some self-control. What was
for not eating cookies at the bakery?
Yeah. Absolutely, yes. Okay, do you ever write your pets into your writing or books?
Digby, do you want to be in a book?
You're in.
Probably not. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm open to the idea, but I think I do have I have a cat character in Project Close. It's not really a character, but I do have a cat in there, and it's not Tomato at all. His name is Theodore, I think.
Yes. Something just came to me, actually. A book I wrote also in high school, different book. My childhood dog died while I was in high school, and in order to process the emotion, I wrote a scene where my character's horse died. And when I read that back, I still get so emotional because it's deeply raw and real to what I was feeling at the time. And so I guess in that way, kind of, but yeah.
That's beautiful. I feel like I would, maybe embody my pet, but I wouldn't pet in the book, but maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Favorite villains that you've written? You're gonna say spoil it for me, please, Natalie?
No. The book in high school, the one with my favorite character that I ever wrote, it's gonna be a million years before you guys ever read this book, so I can tell you. His best friend you think is a really good guy and turns out was the guy all along who did the horrible things and tried to murder him and took over his life, and he's a good villain.
Oh, I'm excited about that. Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
It's got to be Serafina. She's
the worst.
I love to hate her, I just love to hate her. She's so hateable in so many ways.
She is.
I feel like she is more demented than anything. She is sadistic. There's something. Chapter 4 of Enter Below, anybody? Hello? What is wrong with her? And it just gets worse. And I really want to try to make her a little bit more complex in the third book and give her some depth, because I think just having a bad guy is okay, but how can you understand it? Maybe not agree obviously with what they're doing, but how do you understand what brought them to do what they're doing? I think makes a good villain. So I want to do better at that in the third book for sure. And I will spoil one thing. You do get a lot more of Serafina content in the third book, is all I will say. That's all I'll say.
I think what makes a good villain is no one thinks of themselves as the villain, right? Everyone's the hero of their own story. Mm-hmm. So if you can make the reader understand why they think what they're doing is right, and they're not just this one flat evil spooky mad scientist, they actually have a reason why they do these things. They might be a deranged reason.
Yes.
But it's the reason.
Yeah.
And they think they're in the right. And I think it's so interesting to explore humanity that way.
Yeah, I agree. I love the way you talk about your characters like real people, such a testament to the depth and development you have given them. That's for both of us. I know Peaceful Writer hasn't read your stuff, but that is 100% your work as well. Oh my gosh, it keeps scrolling. I definitely wrote one of my dogs into the story. He's so regal. I had to. I love that. The worst queen ever. She's the worst. I cannot with her. Okay, with the prequel, be about her, LOL, because I kind of want to read it. Okay. There's a lot of characters in their history that would be involved, but she would be involved in the prequel, heavily about her history, as well as 3 or 4 other characters that are all intertwined, and you don't really fully grasp that interconnection until you've read, I almost said it again, the third book. Then you'll know. I love to sympathize with the villain. It's true. Okay, we've been yapping, as we do. So should we do a 15-minute?
Yeah, let's do 15.
Okay.
Let me adjust. Please hold the clock.
No.
It needs me.
But yeah, guys, one more little sprint, 15 minutes. I don't know how much I would love to finish this chapter. I don't know if I can do that in 15 minutes because I only have 200 words in it, but I just know what's coming. So I'm like, I want to get done like so bad.
Do it.
Oh my god.
I'm going to try and finalize this essay bit and start another one. So
I love it.
See.
Okay. Let's see.
It's
I feel like I know
3.
the title and now I want to know if I know. Well, say it. You drop it. I'll tell you if you're right. I will tell you if you're
Tell
right.
us, Cameron. Will you tell us if they're right? Because
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I don't care. I'll tell them. I mean, I won't say that. But if you're right, I'll tell you if you're right.
Like Ian's guess.
Venture above, venture
Okay.
around. A bit.
Venture around a bit.
You're really close. That actually was like the first time I thought of all 3 names, that was the name I had for it. But it is not the final name for it, Cameron. It is not. But you were hitting the vibe. Okay. I'll let you think on it for a little bit.
I like venture around a bit.
I love it. Oh, the venture around.
Starting.
Okay, it started. Be productive. Good luck.
That's your alarm.
Hello, everybody. How
Do like custom alert noises, and you could do one that goes.
Dude,
Oh
it's
no!
so blurry here. It's so cute.
It's starting to snow again.
Yeah, it's really small. Like it's not even sticking, but
Oh man, it's dry here.
cute. It's so cute. How did everyone do?
Me?
Yep, you're everyone.
I am everyone. I was mainly, so this is like a social media job type of thing. So I was mainly going through my portfolio and was heading to the various platforms and screenshotting some of my work, so that I can update my portfolio because it's been a minute. So didn't do a lot of writing, but a little bit. What about you?
I got 510,
Okay.
and I did manage to finish the chapter. Is it great? No, there's a lot more I want to add to it and like make it even more dramatic. But I got
First draft.
I got
First
there.
draft. Who
And
cares?
I have to redo this last line. Girl.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
say the name. But blank turned to me before glancing at the others. It means we're under attack.
I'm so excited.
Like this is, I think, what I was struggling with in the 10K is I was leading up to this point. Like obviously it's the beginning of the book, but it's like this is the moment that I've been like, because from here on it's just there's no chill. So I'm like, I was so like I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And I just was like so over the like, oh, how do you feel? Like how big is it? Like, you know what I mean?
Emotions.
It's just not all about your feelings. Like, let's get to the action. Like that's where I was at. And like I love writing that stuff too, but like I just knew what was coming. So I'm like, oh my God. And I'm literally the next chapter I'm gonna write is that. So I don't know when I'm gonna write next. I feel like I wrote a lot today, which I'm actually really happy with what I got. But
yeah. Tonight you're gonna come to the stream that me, Cody,
Oh.
Brielle, and someone else is on. Might be
yeah,
Becca.
I don't remember who the other guest is. I don't have
Let me
internet.
check.
But yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, let's see. Trying to figure out how to apply certain
Lynn
shit I
and
really-
Lynn D. Jung.
Lynn. Oh, okay. I may have to hop on. I haven't actually watched a live stream.
Me, Cody.
No.
being there wasn't enough
Let me
for
finish
you.
my thought. I haven't watched like been a part of a live stream with her yet. So like that would be super fun to like get to see
Yeah.
and hear her chat and stuff. Okay, I realized it needs to be made some certain changes. Okay. I did halfway through that sprint think about, because we were talking about the title of making like my mock cover. Like, you know how they have like the fake, like it's just like a black with like the name on it? Because for the I do have a video coming out about the title and all that stuff. So that's why I'm like, I could tell you in the chat, but it's more fun if you watch the video.
When is that video going to be released?
January 22nd.
That's too much time.
I know. I wanted to wait until Venture Beyond came out to be like, now that Venture Beyond is out, here's about book 3. But yeah. Oh, good evening from France.
What's up,
Hello.
Leah?
Hello and welcome.
Bonjour, if you will.
Bonjour.
I'm so sorry. That was probably horribly pronounced.
I apologize. But wow, I officially hit 6,000 words total in this.
Hey!
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's amazing. I love it.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna shut her down. No, it was lovely.
Well,
That's so
save it first.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. It's fine.
Everyone save your work.
Save your work.
Back up your work right now. You can back it up by emailing me all your work so I can read it all.
Oh my gosh. Do we have any questions?
Yeah. Help us
Questions?
procrastinate more, please.
Yeah. What
That was the last sprint, we should say.
Yeah, that was
But
the last sprint. That was
chat more.
one.
Me and Taylor and chat more, so I might as well do it while you're out here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Let's see, man.
Hey, I finished Funny Story by Emily Henry last night. This morning.
How do you feel about it?
I loved it.
Loved
I know
it?
that you did not love it.
I did not. I feel so I read Beach Read first, and that's like a 5-star, like my favorite of hers for sure. And then I think all the other ones just were kind of in like it was still a good book. Like I still enjoyed it and had a good time, but it just didn't live up to the feeling I had when I read Beach Read, you know? I think I really
Beach Read is my least favorite of her
That's
books.
so funny. Isn't that, but that's why I think she's so cool, is because it's like everybody I feel like I talk to has a different favorite Emily book. And I just really related to January, the main character in Beach Read, a lot. So I think that's why I attached to it. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. I have to show you. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if it'll pick up, but can you see this now?
No.
You can't see it?
But I'm sure it's beautiful.
It's there, I promise. Wow, it's like in the distance. It looks like fog. Oh, that's a candle.
Don't light your hair on fire.
I almost did. I almost did.
No, my favorite Emily Henry is Happy Place.
Which I'm going to do a spoiler reading vlog about.
Did you read it finally? Did you finish it?
No, I haven't even started it yet, but I'm going to vlog the whole thing and then spoil it for the camera.
It's devastating, but there's a lot of people who don't like it. So like, whatever, you know.
Ooh, who knows? I hope I'm really going to like it. Beach Read is
Leah,
good.
I love Ninth House. Sorry, I
haven't
jumped.
read it yet.
I love Ninth House.
Is it Dark Academia?
Oh yeah, it's
okay.
like the darkest of academia.
Okay.
So good.
It's been on my TBR forever, but I just haven't picked it up.
Oh my
so
gosh, it's incredible. I think it's on KU.
Is it?
I mean, I read a paper version, but like, I'm pretty sure it's on Kindle Unlimited.
Okay, is there anything in particular that gets you in the mood to write, Natalie?
Inspiration. Like, that's probably a really basic answer, but if I'm excited to write, I'm in the mood to write, you know? But I also can't rely on that because I don't always have that. So I feel like I can't write if I'm cold. So I need to be like warm and cozy, like socks on my feet. And I like to write in silence, so I need to be like in a calm, quiet environment. Okay, bye, Taylor.
I didn't. I meant to unmute, and then it turned off the camera. And I was like, "That's the opposite of what I was trying to do." Yes. With you.
But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty boring. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm pretty boring.
No, that's not boring. That's just what works for you.
Yeah.
I need music. I really, really need music to write. I mean, I have my playlists, but yeah, I need like music. Sometimes it's distracting though, and I'll get too invested in the music. Like, okay, I figured out the theme song for, I almost said the name, for the third book. I figured out the theme song, and it's Decode by Paramore.
I don't think I know that one. I'll go listen to it.
It's from Twilight.
Oh, well, that's all the information I needed.
Yeah. But oh my God, because like it was like the lyrics, like obviously I adore that song already, but I just was listening to the lyrics and I was like, oh my God, like no, this is actually Venture Book 3, like 100%. So yeah, check that book out. Or that book, check that song out for the
I will be checking your book out when you finally give it to me, when it's finally written.
I'm gonna write it. It's too bad. It is so not, you can't even read it right now. I will not let you read this until I edit it. Okay, do you have any advice for the revision trenches?
Keep in mind that every time you touch your book, it will get better. So like the worst it is right now. And the next time you work on it, that is the worst it's going to be. And then the next time you work on it, you know, like it gets better every time. And understanding that the only thing that the first draft, and honestly the second and third drafts, the only thing they need to do is exist and get closer to what you're trying to get to. It's a long process, and anyone who tells you it's not is lying to you.
They're lying to you. They're lying.
Or they're not very good at revising themselves and they think that it's, you know, easy.
Harsh but true.
Sorry if that's a hard take to say, but it's really hard. So give yourself grace and understand that every time you take effort to put into your book, it'll get a little better.
Yeah. I think for me, a big one is like when you do ask for input and advice, it's also knowing that you don't have to say yes to everything that is an idea, because you know what you were trying to achieve with the story, and nobody knows it like you do. So just that was something I really struggled with Venture Beyond. The first few years I was writing it, and I just got really consumed with other people's ideas. And I'm really trying to learn how to balance that with book 3 and hearing people's ideas and seeing how I can develop them, or, you know, make it mold into what already I had. And if it's not working, then I think that's another thing, is really being okay with killing your darlings, and like the ideas you had, they just may not work, and that's okay. And like Natalie said, knowing that every time you make a change, it's gonna make it better in the long run, even though it hurts in the moment. Like there's so many scenes for this book, or for Venture Beyond, that I had to cut just because the storyline just didn't fit. And I was like, oh, but I already wrote this scene and I love it, and it has like my favorite quotes, and it's just, it had to go, you know? But
there's a chapter of devastating, beautiful writing, the best work I've ever done, for my romance book, that I ended up having to cut because it did not work. But it is, like the best thing I've ever written. I couldn't do it.
To me without context. I need
so
it.
I saved it because it's for me. But yeah, you have to kill your darlings, definitely.
You really, really do. Like there's some characters I created that I really loved that they didn't work, you know, so they had to go entirely. Which is crazy to me. There was a best friend character I had in Venture Beyond initially that I actually based off of one of my best friends in real life, and I had to cut her because it just was extra. Like it didn't add anything to the plot. It just filled that heart, like that place in my heart, you know? And it has to go sometimes. But Decode is such a good song. Everyone go listen to it. Okay, I keep myself on a routine so I have the time to write, but sometimes a good book, a killer song, or just my mood can make such a difference on how I feel as I write. 100%. I agree. I agree. Yeah. Wow. Well, guys, we did it. We were very productive and successful on this live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Natalie, do you want to let the people know where they can find you and what's coming up?
Sure. So my name is Natalie Jane Shields. You can find me on the YouTubes, where I try to consistently post videos. We shall see. I'm also on Instagram as Natalie Jane Writes, mainly in the stories, posting chaotic memes and such. And tonight I will be on Brielle Wright's channel with Cody, the writer, and Lynn D. Jung, doing more writing sprints. So you can come join us this evening over there. And then every single Wednesday of this month, me and Tay are doing a back and forth of these sprints. So next week, this will be same time, same place, but my channel. And then back to Taylor's, and then mine again. So come join us next week too.
Woo-woo. So much fun. Yeah, if you are not subscribed to Natalie, go subscribe to Natalie. And then I also post videos. I do every Wednesday and Saturday. I post book content as well as authory content, and it's just a all-around fun time hanging out. And we are going to be live streaming every Wednesday, and I love doing this. This is so much fun, and it makes me
it's a good time.
It makes me be productive as well as like reward myself and get to chat and hang out. It's just so much fun. So thank you everyone for being here. Also, Venture Beyond comes out in 10 days. So 10 days. If you want to pre-order the ebook, you totally can. And then Venture Below is already available on Kindle Unlimited. Thank you guys so much for being here. Shout out to Ian. He is a member on my channel, and we love you, Ian. Woo. We love you so much. Thank you for all of your support, everybody. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay. Bye.